Johnny in the limo today. Welcome back to Car Talks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the show where I drive a car and we talk about success, we talk about business, we talk about mindset. The whole purpose is to motivate you with a nice car that I have, but at the same time, teach you something. So first, let's talk about the car. Johnny, this is actually your first time getting in this. This is my second time driving this thing. This is Johnny's first time in it. What are your first impressions?
Dude, first impression, this is the most futuristic car I've ever been in.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. So this is a 2024 S63 AMG. It is insanely fast. Like, you ready, Johnny?
Oh my God!
It doesn't look fast.
That was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Crazy. So this thing has a twin turbo V8. It has electric motors on it, makes like 800 horsepower, but at the same time, it's a luxurious limo. Here, Johnny, would you like massage?
Oh, yes.
Let me give you activating massage. Go ahead, my friend. I want one too.
Oh, yes, bro.
Oh, dude, this is it.
This is luxury at its finest, bro.
The amount of features in this car is insane. It's so much fun. The car drives itself, it does everything, but at the same time, it's got an 800 horsepower twin turbo V8. I got massage seats, like you can fit your friends in the back. The back, no, unfortunately, I didn't get this feature. The back does have like a refrigerator that you can get between the seats, which is kind of cool. Just in case you want to like put a water bottle in there, I guess. I don't really know what you would use it for. Maybe wine. Ah, champagne. Oh, bonjour. Well, actually, this is Mercedes. This is, I don't have a German accent. Anyways, enough talking about the car. I just wanted to rave about it for a second because this is like the craziest. Like Mercedes has really outdone themselves with this car. This thing is just insane. Insane. The colors at night, bro, there's 4 different colors on the door, like from here to down here, and you can change all of them to be different colors. So you could do like red, green, purple, like whatever you want. It's just crazy how many things you can customize. Like even the lumbar support, bro, there's like 100 different lumbar support options. Like what? It's so unnecessary that it's luxury. But we're here to talk about success. All right, Johnny, hit me with the first question. New car day, dude. I feel like every week we should get a new car and then we'll just call it
New Cars with Nathan, dude.
New Cars with Nathan.
I think this is like by far the most comfortable car talks ever.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I would compare this to like a Rolls Royce or a Bentley. Like easily, maybe even nicer. So good and so fast.
Question number 1. You've done everything from filling your house with packing peanuts to ball pit balls. What motivates you to keep one-upping yourself creatively, but without burning out or feeling like you're doing the same idea over and over again?
That's a good question. I haven't really faced burnout, to be honest, and I think it's just a deep level of passion and love for what I do. I wake up every day so excited to film videos. Like truly, I'm not saying that just to be sarcastic. Of course, there is some days where I dread it and I'm like, dang, I really don't want to film today. Like tomorrow. I don't know why. I think the videos we're just filming tomorrow, I'm not like super excited about them. So I'm just kind of dreading tomorrow, but still gonna wake up tomorrow with energy. I also love like the people that we work with. Everyone that we work with is just really, really exciting. I know that's different if you're a creator starting out. You probably are working solo, which is honestly really hard. For my first 6 years, I worked by myself every single day. 6 years straight. And then I hired an editor just to help me, just like as freelance work, just to help me edit. And just talking to someone is nice. Even having creator friends is really nice. I think having friends around you in the same community are really good to help you avoid burnout, because sometimes I think burnout can be caused by a bunch of different things. A lot of people think burnout is caused by working too hard, but sometimes it can be caused by stress. It could be caused by just doing things by yourself for so long. I mean, think about it. You work by yourself, making YouTube videos by yourself, in a room by yourself for like 5 to 6 years. It just sounds kind of lonely, you know? But if you get some friends that are also YouTubers and you surround yourself with people and you make like a community around it, that's one of the things we're trying to do with our school community. If you guys haven't joined it, definitely go check it out. Shameless plug. But we're trying to grow a community full of creators. There's actually a lot of really great creators in there that are making awesome videos and sharing their advice every week. And asking each other questions. And that's my goal with that, is to like make a community of creators, because that's something I never had when I was growing my YouTube channel. So those are one of the things I would focus on. But if you are experiencing some sort of burnout, I mean, obviously like try to figure out what is the source of the problem, where is it coming from? And sometimes it might not be where you think it's coming from. Like my chiropractor told me this. So like my back hurts because I sit so much, because I film so many videos and I work on the computer a lot. But he was like, the source of your pain is actually not coming from your back. It's coming from your arms and your legs and your shoulders and other things. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. It actually got me thinking about other parts of my business. And I was like, what if the problem that I think is happening is not actually the problem? What if it's actually linking to something else? So just think about that when you feel burnt out. I think burnout could also just be, you could mistake burnout for something else, is what I'm trying to say. So some people might mistake burnout for a loss of motivation. Some people might be like, oh man, I feel burnt out. But in reality, they're just not motivated anymore. And the problem is motivation comes and goes in waves. Some days I feel motivated as heck, and some days I don't feel motivated at all. But what keeps me going is discipline. It's doing things on the days that I don't feel like it, because if I know if I execute on the days that I don't feel like it, imagine how great I'm gonna be on the days that I do feel like doing it. So you just have to keep moving. And I've been in this game long enough to know that you just have to keep going, you have to keep pushing through it, and you will reap the rewards one day. Maybe not today, but it might be next week. Hopefully that makes sense.
That was fire, I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Dude.
That was fire.
Here to spit bars, dude. You know me.
I also want to say the massage is still going, dude. And this feels amazing.
Johnny getting a massage while filming a video is crazy, dude. Mercedes gets so much more luxurious. Like, this is an S63. What is above this is a Maybach. It gets even crazier. This is close to the highest luxury level, but it's not at the top. It gets way better, believe it or not. But I didn't buy this car for, I mean, I did buy this car for the luxury features, but also for the speed, the performance. It's got like 800 horsepower. It's very quiet. We'll have to put an exhaust on it, but it does the job. Does the job, man. This is like an excellent road tripping car.
Yeah, this also suits you. I don't know, dude.
Yeah?
It's crazy. I don't know.
I've always been a big Mercedes fan. So actually, when I started YouTube, my first nice car was a Mercedes CLA 45.
How can I help?
What? Oh, it's talking. It heard me say Mercedes. Mercedes.
Currently not. But did you know that I can bark like a dog? Just ask me. Hey Mercedes, what sound does a dog make?
What the? Hey Mercedes, what sound does a dog make? Oh my gosh, this car barking at me right now. You see, bro, I'm telling you, this thing's crazy. Anyways, what I was trying to say is the first nice car that I bought when I started making good money on YouTube was a Mercedes. These cars have like a, I guess like a place in my heart. I've always liked them. I've always loved the brand. I also love the racing history of it and just how the brand has come up and how they've evolved over the years. And I truly think, like, bang for your buck, if you want a luxury vehicle, this is half the price of a Rolls Royce, but it has more luxury features and tech in it than a Rolls Royce, and it's half the price, which is just crazy. It's actually less than half the price. It's like 1/4 of the price. Anyways, question number 2, please.
Question number 2.
My Mercedes.
How may I help you?
Shut up!
Question number 2. You do a lot of crazy stuff, crazy stunts. You know, you just never know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
So where do you draw the line between this is insane but fun and this might be a little bit too far? How do you choose when to take those risks or when to like do those video ideas?
To be honest, it's a gut feeling. I don't really have a certain formula or a blueprint, you might say, for figuring out what ideas to take a risk on. But I will certainly look around and see if it's worth the risk and if not a lot of people have done it. Like, for example, one of our big videos of 2023, I think it was our tornado chasing video. That video was massive. I think it's creeping up on like 30 million views. But what I did is I wrote down that idea that I wanted to go hunt tornadoes. And then I started doing some research because I was like, everyone knows what a tornado is and people have been hunting tornadoes for decades. This is not anything new. But when I started doing some research around YouTube, I figured out that not a single like YouTuber has actually hunted a tornado. So I was like, whoa, like there's a lot of videos about hunting tornadoes, but no like YouTuber has hunted a tornado. So that just kind of clicked in my brain and I was like, this is a big idea. This is a crazy idea. I gotta go for this. It was very expensive, tens of thousands of dollars to hire a crew, hunt tornadoes. You got your hotel rooms for 9 days, all types of stuff. Travel, very, very expensive. I think we spent like 50 grand on that video, not even including like the editing or anything else. But yeah, it's clearly worth the risk. It almost has 30 million views. We've made back the money for sure. I think it's a mixture of me looking around and poking around, but at the same time, trusting my gut. And I know that I've been doing YouTube for 12 years. I can look at an idea and know if it's gonna work for my channel. It's hard for me to sometimes look at other people's ideas and know if they're gonna work for their channel. You know, I could definitely give them a guide or something to follow, but it's difficult because I don't cater to their audience, right? But I've been catering to my audience for 12 years. So I know what they like, I know what they don't like. It's a gut feeling, I think is the best way to describe it. Yo, I also forgot to tell you, I don't know if you can see it. This screen is 3D.
What?
Can you see it? I don't know if the camera can tell. You can't really see 3D on camera, but there's literally a 3D button, and if you click it, it makes the screen like legit 3D. I'm not even wearing 3D glasses. Like, bruh, why would I need that? The better question is, why would I not have it?
It's true.
Oh, bonjour. All right, hit me with question number 3, bro. Let's get it.
I feel like a lot of people can relate to this. Whatever content they make, you film all day projects. Maybe some projects go over like a week. Maybe you film like videos back to back, or maybe you film videos for like 15 hours a day.
Yep. We actually had a 17-hour day last week. It was fat.
So how do you stay motivated to film the project when the project is physically exhausting or mentally draining? Like building Lego houses, and then after that, like, you know, traveling through all those ball pit balls, or even the 17-hour days. You know, what keeps you going at that rate?
I mean, bro, why would you give up when you're already like 10 hours deep? Just be honest, like when I started growing my YouTube channel and I think I got to around like 10,000 subscribers. And I was sitting there thinking myself, I was like, man, how am I gonna get to 100K? And then I was thinking, man, how am I gonna get to 1 million? That seems so far away. But then I also thought to myself, I made it to 10K. Why would I give up now?
That's a bar, bro. That's a bar.
I'm just being honest. Like, I mean, we have long video shoots. I think last week I pulled a pretty long day. It was like 17 hours. I don't remember. Honestly, I couldn't even tell you what I did that day. It was a blur. But I worked for like 17 hours. I think I filmed for about 13 or 14, and then the rest was like meetings and stuff like that. But man, when you're already 4 hours into the day, you're like, I ain't gonna quit. Why would I quit now? Plus, I got a lot of people that depend on me. I got employees. I got people waiting for me. I got like, you know, I can't just quit. But I think the main thing is just like, it really just comes down to how bad do you want the results that you're trying to achieve. If you want a channel with 1 million subscribers, how bad do you want it? Are you gonna push through those long days, those long hours to get it done? Because that's what it's gonna take. Nothing is ever going to be handed to you, but at the same time, you have to work through that journey. You gotta climb that mountain to get the results that you've been wanting to get. And there's no elevator to the top. There is not. You gotta climb up the mountain, fall back a little bit. Climb up the mountain, fall back a little bit. And you just keep going until you eventually make it to the top. And then even when you do make it to the top, you realize, yo, there's another mountain. And the other mountain's bigger. And you're like, dang, dude, I thought I was at the top of the mountain, because that's what I thought when I hit 1 million subscribers. I was like, yeah, I made it to the top of the mountain. And then I saw the bigger mountain, and I was like, oh, that's 10 million subscribers. And then you just keep going. You just keep pushing yourself, because I think that ultimately is what living life and loving what you do is all about. Like, why would you not push yourself to reach the next level? You know, if you've ever played high school sports, not everyone thinks this way, but I think this is the mindset of a winner, right? You have to adapt that winner mindset. If you make it on the varsity team in high school, are you gonna quit there? Why would you quit? You made it to varsity. So why don't you try to do it in college? And then why don't you try to go pro? You're not gonna quit right when you make it somewhere. It doesn't make sense. I mean, that's what a lot of weak people do when they want to give up and they want to, you know, have excuses. That's honestly what this world is full of a lot of just weak people, don't want to work hard. They have this culture that has been in our society that people think they are obligated to get things and get things just handed to them for whatever reason. I think that's just like a cultural thing, but it doesn't ever work like that. Nothing is ever handed to you. I had to earn every single subscriber that subscribed to my channel for years and years and years, and I still earn them to this day, and I have to prove to them every single week why they should stay subscribed by uploading better and better and better videos. And if I stop uploading better videos, I will lose everything I have. But it's the same way if you run a business. If you run a business and you are making, let's say you're cooking burgers, right? You've been making awesome burgers and your burgers keep getting better and better and better, and the people keep coming for your burgers. What do you think is gonna happen when your burgers start sucking? Your cheese is rock hard, your bread tastes like dog water, what's gonna happen to the customers? They're gonna go to another burger place and your business is gone. It's done, so it's over. So success is not rocket science. It's just how bad do you want it and how much are you willing to fail to achieve it? And if you're willing to go through those things, then the world is yours. You can get whatever you want. I almost didn't graduate high school, not because I was stupid, but I didn't really try. But if a kid like me can have a 2.6 GPA and build a company that last year made tens of millions of dollars and employs 30 people, there's no reason that you can't. Of course, everyone starts at a different level, but on YouTube, everyone starts at zero. Everyone starts at zero. Everyone starts with 0 subscribers. So if I can do it, you can do it. No excuses. The only excuses in this world are the ones you imply to yourself. Those are your own limitations. Your mind is more powerful than you think, but your mind also likes to limit you, likes to doubt you, and likes to protect you, because that's what your mind does. If you touch the hot stove, you don't want to touch it again. Sometimes your mind is your limitation. Juicy, juicy, juicy.
A banger, bro.
The thoughts of a boy in a Mercedes. That's what I think about every day I drive this car. My mind is my limitation. Oh, look at this. We also got the Lamborghini here too. Maybe we'll take that one next. What would you rather have? Would you rather have the Urus or the S63? Let me know in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, because there will be very much more where this came from. Very much more. Does that make any sense? You get the point. Subscribe. I'm pumping out advice every single week on this channel, helping you get better. If you don't subscribe, you might regret it.